Hi, this is Half Hour Call. I'm Madeline St. John, and today we're talking about our first ever acting experiences.
My first show ever, I was 6 years old, and I was Aladdin in this version of Aladdin Jr. at my middle school.
And what?
Sorry, lower school. Lower school.
What acting lessons do you feel like you gleaned from that experience, or life lessons?
Gleaned. Because they had it. All right, they had this camera that was following us around, and because it was like this really small stage and everything, but they had a couple of teachers with two cameras to get different angles when they filmed it. And the number one thing they said, JP, stop looking at the camera. Don't look at the camera.
It's half hour. What are you guys doing?
Don't look at the camera.
Nick, tell us about your first acting experience or the first show you ever did.
The first show I ever did, I was in second grade, and I played Cupid in a production of Cinderella at my elementary school. And we sang a little song saying that we were going to shoot the prince and princess with an arrow and make them fall in love. We had little leotards, and it was by my second grade teacher, Mrs. Dorothy Elwell, and she ran the Cinderella Tea Room, which was a little tea cafe, coffee shop. And she came, and I was kind of a hyperactive child. So she always, if you do your work, you can help me do the backdrop and be in the show. So every day after school, I was allowed to stay and help her if I was good and got my work done. So she inspired me not only to be a performer, but to have that my work done.
My first experience was when I was 3, and my parents put me in a production of A Mall and the Night Visitors, and I was one of the little, like, shepherd children.
That sounds scary.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it was scary, but my parents started a theater when I was 3 years old, and that's kind of like how I got started in all of it. But I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to all the rehearsals because, you know, my parents didn't have a ton of money, so instead of me getting a babysitter, I'd go to rehearsals and I'd sleep on everybody's coats while they would be
pretty much what I do now.
Like yeah, no, exactly.
We're talking about your first acting experience ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Okay, well, when I was little, I filled up this tub, like this, I had like a bucket, like sort of thing, with water, because I wanted to make like a little aquarium for my like little toys, in the bathroom, which was on the second floor of my house, and I sort of was like spilling water all over the place, and I basically knocked the bucket of water over. And I went downstairs, and there was water leaking through the light in the kitchen, which was directly under the bathroom, and my mom was like, What is this? So she went upstairs and found what I had done, and she asked me if I did it, and I think she knew that I did, but I said that I didn't, and that was my first acting experience.
This has been Half Hour Call with Madeline St. John. Thanks for watching. Make sure you share and subscribe and look for future episodes. See you then.
Put your shit on!
The imposter in the equity dressing room.